Good morning, folks, and welcome to the channel. I won't be doing very much today. Unfortunately, we've had a death in the family, and so I have to go and look after that today. So I'm not really in the space or form to be YouTubing, to be honest with you. My uncle has died. He was a wonderful man. He's actually the first man I ever heard talk about fishing. He used to go fishing for mackerel down in Helvick Head in Dungarvan, and I remember as a kid being mystified by him and just enthralled with him. He was a wonderful character, and he shouldered severe illness all his life, and he did it with total dignity. So an inspiration is all I can say about my uncle. So I just be dealing with all that today, and not really in the humour for talking about tackle or anything else. In relation to the UK Brexit mess, look, just leave it with me. I'm getting on top of it. I'm going to register for VAT and pay the VAT my end. I don't want to lose my UK custom. I'll find a way through it or whatever. I'm meeting my accountant this week. It's very hard like I started this business on a shoestring, so it's very hard for me because I can't really afford to keep paying an accountant. And I mean, to get started in business is it's just one headache after the next, to be honest with you. And just a heads up on the website, I've tried every which way but loose. I've had so many people look at it, and for some reason we can't get a confirmation page to come up after you've placed your order. It will just take you back to the home page, but please don't worry, your order has gone through. If there's any problem, I'll let you know. It flashes up on my phone. Maybe I'll just start manually sending the emails, but it's just, that's an awful lot of work as well. So but I just need to get sorted out with just this UK business so that it becomes a seamless transition, right? And you guys aren't getting hit with charges, and it makes sense to shop at me, you know what I mean? Because I have some valuable UK customers that I don't want to lose, and it might actually mean that I'm able to expand my range and import some stuff from the UK and offset some of the VAT charges, etc. So just leave it with me. And I know some people got hit, but I've spoken to all of them, and I'm gonna sort that out for them this week, and give them some store credit and stuff, and send them on some products and stuff to take the sting out of what happened. I really, I'm a fisherman, I'm not a businessman, right? So I didn't realize all this stuff, so I really I kind of dropped the ball or whatever. I didn't see all of this coming or whatever, and it's such a difficult system to navigate. So I know a lot of people have lost custom, and doing business with the UK has become incredibly difficult, but I would really like to hang on to my UK customers and let them know that I'm doing my best to make sure that it's a seamless transition. But it should be simple enough. I'll sort it out this week when I get some time. So that's it really. Conditions here are still terrible, but I expect them to change. The only other thing is the guiding, right? So I mean, the fishing is going to kick off, I would say, within the next week. We're going to start to see numbers of fish being landed. I know there was a few got in the last few days. They are there. It's just a case of them kind of switching on, the temperature coming up a little bit. I mean, they were there in January, lads. Were absolutely hammering them on the bait. Like, it's not that they're not there. They're just not. They're not really moving yet, which is true with lots of fish. I mean, like anyone who pike fishes will tell you. You can fish in a lake full of pike and cover the whole lake and not get a single take all day, and you go back the next day and the fish are on, and it's just take after take after take. There's no figuring it out, like, anyway, I'm yet to meet the man who's cracked the code, like, you know what I mean? The code is put the hours in, like, and we're certainly going to do that. hopefully the channel will improve. As I say, it's like everything. I'm waiting on this camera equipment. I don't know how long, and they keep promising me it's coming, it's coming. But what we will have soon is we'll have some really nice GoPro footage for you, especially when the surface lure fishing starts. And that's where if I was buying tackle, that's where I'd be turning my attention, there's a really good range of surface lures available in the shop, and some of them are excellent value, like the fish's stuff is incredible value, like compared to some of the Japanese products. The Spanish products are much better value. I haven't had the chance to put the Mobo Craws up online because we got the news very suddenly yesterday, so I've just been kind of doing family stuff really. Look, just leave everything with me and trust that it'll all be sorted. But if you are thinking about guiding, whether you're Irish or UK or French or Belgian or wherever you're coming from, you want to start looking for dates now, because all those good tides are starting to get booked up, right? And the great news is I'm fighting fit. I'm stronger every day, so there's not going to be any problems at all. I'm going to be able to trounce up and down the coast all summer, so it's going to be a good year. I have a feeling we're going to catch a lot of fish and have a lot of fun, which is the main thing, right? If you're not having fun fishing, well, then you ain't fishing, right? So yeah, so I'll leave it there for today, guys. I wish everybody a happy Paddy's Day. I was christened this day 52 years ago. Surprisingly enough, they called me Patrick. That was fairly imaginative. They were really thinking outside the box that day. But it's funny, actually. Nobody calls me Patrick. Everybody calls me Pat or Paddy or Patsy or all sorts of things. Very few people call me Patrick, but I always call myself Patrick. It's funny. That's because my mother, who passed many years ago, she would absolutely cut the head clean off you if you called me Pat or anything else in her company. She'd go mental. She was a great woman. So that's it, guys. Yeah. So just those two things. Just leave the UK VAT nonsense with me. I'm getting on top of it. I'm going to get it sorted. We're going to be in business. It's going to be fine. And have a think about the guiding if you're looking for guiding this year. And be aware that I'll be away for a good portion of July. I'm going to Canada striped bass fishing. Thank God. After 3 years in bed, I think I deserve it. But it's great to be back on my feet and to be fighting fit, and like I feel stronger and healthier every day. Like, I don't know what happened to me. I don't know. I saw a rheumatologist recently and he said it was something else. I don't know. All I know is that life became almost unbearable, almost unlivable. But coming out the far side of it and having a little business that's growing all the time and doing something I'm passionate about, and really better days ahead, is fantastic. And as I say, I really want to keep my UK customers, so just trust that I will sort that system out this week, and by the end of the week we should have a seamless system in place where the VAT get paid in advance or whatever, and we know what to do and how to do it and all the rest of it. I mean, Brexit is just a nightmare. You could spend a week online going through the thing or whatever, so I'm just going to go and see my accountant and get him to talk me through it. Other than that, lads, tight lines. It's a bank holiday here. I'm not sure if it's probably not a bank holiday in the UK. I'm not sure that you would celebrate Paddy's Day. Maybe you do in your own way. Go and have a pint of Guinness. It'll do you good. Yeah, so that's it. I'll leave it there today and wish everyone well, and we'll be back tomorrow, and a bunch of parcels leaving tomorrow for those who ordered over the weekend, and thanks for your business. It's much appreciated. Okay, mind yourself, lads. Be good.